Hey, yo, man, Power Book 4 Season 2 is out, man. It's out.
No one knows it's here, do they?
I'll be honest with you. I waited till all y'all got all your theories out the way, all your little reviews and Easter eggs. I just let you play. I just let you get them all out the way.
Hey, come on, give me a break.
And there wasn't really much to go on, so we're going to just talk about it. What did you think? Was it good? Was it bad? Are you still here?
I'm still here, guapo.
Let's just go right ahead and just break down what we saw and what we thought we saw. And then we'll go from there whether we think it's good or bad or not.
Wait a minute. I want to thank you all for coming.
Yes, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world right now, and I want to thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with every person you've ever met, ever.
Wait a minute. Who didn't throw in?
Not going to jump out the window with no Easter eggs and no theories just yet, because most of this is pretty straightforward. They're sticking it to the OG style of Power right now.
All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so the first thing we found out is Tommy definitely wants revenge for whoever took out Liliana. And he ends up getting rid of one of Walter Flynn's guys, and he leaves a scar on their face similar to Liliana. This is definitely going to lead back to Tommy. Now, this definitely is an Easter egg, but it's kind of not. When Tommy was mourning the death of Liliana, you can see him eating Lucky Charms in the background. He checks the phone, he still got her number saved, and even if you look carefully on the kitchen counter, there's a box of Lucky Charms up there. That was her favorite cereal, and that's a callback. Now we move on to the fact that Kate has finally moved to Chicago. We first caught a glimpse of her moving to Chicago at the end of Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2. And she is trying her best to do her best version of Grandmother of the Year. She even turns down them No Way products when Tommy offers her a bag.
No, sir. Absolutely not.
Now here's where the real problem comes in, because law enforcement is definitely trying to swoop down like they did in OG Power. Chicago PD is definitely trying to put together the pieces from the events of Season 1, but they still don't have a positive ID on Tommy. What we do know is Jenard and Diamond are definitely not cool anymore. The CBI is now broke into another faction called Treason. Yeah, Treason. And this guy, for some reason, wants to join a group called Treason. I'm sorry, that's just hilarious to me. But I'm about to put y'all onto something that I don't think nobody caught but me. Keep an eye on my man Jenard's hairline. He got a serious line-up Beijing problem throughout this whole show. Yo, remember in Love and Hip Hop when Ray J's hat was jumping all over the place in the same conversation? Like, Jenard's hairline is on the same situation as that. This is like a running joke that I don't know why they added it to the show, but we're going to explode it at every chance we get. Okay, so the Flynn family is broke. I don't know how that's going to be a major factor going forward, but they owe these guys across seas a whole bunch of money. Diamond is going to be skating on thin ice almost the whole season because of his new probation officer. But I guarantee you Tommy is going to take care of this for him. This looks like exactly the type of thing that Tommy does.
I'm crazy and I'm dangerous.
This was never going to work, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, here we have another Jenard hairline sighting. Look how low this is to his eyebrows. Keep an eye on this. This happens when he tries to set up a meeting for somebody who's very treasonous to join his gang called Treason. Oh, my God. But anyway, here we are, have Jenard again in the same day now. I don't know whether it rained or something, but his hairline is wild. Jenard shows up to the drug deal meeting short of money when somebody is actively getting tortured in the back room, and somehow he thinks people still want to join Treason. Now here we go, another couple of hours later, the same day I guess, because he still has the same clothes on, and he meets up with the Flynn daughter, and his hairline is back to another level. A little bit darker this time. I don't know whether he stopped and seen an airbrush guy or something like that, but it's a little bit dark. Flynn's daughter wants nothing to do with bankrolling his operation. And it's probably because she can see the transformation happening in his head right now while she's talking. Now, here's another snake treason move. Jenard tells the Surf that they can take over one of the CBI blocks. And this doesn't go well. Meanwhile, when Tommy and Diamond show up to buy drugs, they buy all the drugs. Not only do they have all of the money, they buy double this time. This definitely puts them in good graces with this connect. Now, in comes the new Tommy love interest. And she is directly related to the Connect. This is gonna be a problem going forward, I can see. And here you have the Jannard love interest. She shows up, I don't know how she's gonna help the show, but she got some really long feet, maybe she'll stomp somebody. And then we have Tommy's nephew coming into the picture, showing them that you can sell no-way products over the internet using social media codes. Tommy really likes this idea, we'll see where this goes. Okay, no more Dahlia. They should have wrote this part out of the show last season. I don't know where they was going with that, but it's over with.
Keep my oven hot. You're useless sometimes.
So anyway, the Serbs show up to take over and collect on their new territory that Jannard promised them. But Diamond and Tommy are already standing there, and they both looking at each other like,
What are you doing here?
They leave out all extra mad because Tommy and Diamond are definitely not backing down. And they leave out and go catch up with Jannard really, really fast. They're not too happy about the fact that Jannard promised them these blocks and Tommy and Diamond are still there. So what they end up doing is they beat the Beijing off this guy. They roughed him up real bad and he promised him he'll make it up to him. And there's absolutely no way you're gonna sit up here and tell me you can't tell the difference in this guy's hairline between the beginning of this show and the end of it. Because the love interest got some really long feet. She's beautiful, but them shoes is definitely over a size 10. And I ain't gonna show y'all the sex scene that they had. But from a kneeling position on the sofa, her feet was almost touching the ground. You're gonna have to go check that out for yourself. For some reason, law enforcement in New York is denying that Tommy is still alive. Because nobody can ever fake their death on this show, right? Right. That's just absurd. But anyways, I'm gonna put y'all on to something real quick. Spoiler alert before I go. Apparently, Diamond and Tommy are gonna be moving their business into the prison system. You heard it here first.